Hello, welcome and/or welcome back to From the Peanut Gallery. Today we are doing another vertical plan with me. Oh my god, how shocking. We do one almost every week. So I am using this kit from the Sticker Patch for this week that you'll be seeing. And it has some like gold hollow foil elements to it. And I'm like debating on if I should add more foil to it or not. I think for now, let's just like lay it out and see what it looks like. Obviously it's a fall kit. It says it's fall, y'all. Happy fall. Very pretty. I love the colors of this kit. We have glitter headers with foil. I must have pulled this together. I was probably planning on using it last year or was just gathering things to, I don't know. So we'll see if we use these or not. Some functional, more functional, and then like another set. So I guess we can decide which set of glitter headers we use. That's, I think, the same thing. And then here's the bottom washi. And then I think these are normal glitter headers. So lots of glitter header options. Let me just confirm that these are the same. They are. They're just in like a different, semi-different order. These two are flipped. So yeah, I'll probably just like leave these out then, and then we'll just use those. So let's get right into it. I guess we'll start with bottom washi. And I'm gonna put the sidebar here, maybe, but the bottom washi doesn't go all the way, so I'm wondering if, like, if I chop it, is that gonna be, like, everybody's gonna hate that? I think I've done that in the past. Let's try it again. All right, so I'm just gonna start laying stickers down and we can start chatting. Don't know what that is. So I just finished, I literally made myself sit down and finish the book. I think I told you about it last week, called The Witch Haven, right? It's a sequel to The Witch Hunt is what I was reading, which is a sequel to The Witch Haven. I really need to get this like organized again. So yes, I made myself finish reading that, like literally right before I started filming this. I sat down with some toast and almond butter on it and a cup of tea and finished reading it because I just wanted to get it done and over with. I don't know why. I didn't really like the first book. I was not a fan of the second book. The whole time, oh, that was rude. Lo siento. The whole time I was reading it, I was like, ugh, it's okay. It's just okay. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of it. And that's literally how I felt for this one as well. So I'm going to cut off this section here too. So yeah, not the biggest fan of it, but I finished it. I read it. It's another book off of my TBR list and another book to mark on my read list for the year, since Goodreads keeps telling me it literally for a decent amount of the year. It's been telling me I'm 10 books behind. So obviously not doing great on reading this year. It's okay. I have been doing a little bit more reading lately, which has been nice. Maybe it's like a weather thing. I think it's also partially like there's been lots happening, so like having to settle in and all that stuff. So yeah, that's that. I need to go hunting for my next book. Like I talked about last week, I always struggle because all the books that I want to read are always already like taken. So that's rude for one. I don't think I've done a like in a while, so let's do that. So yeah, the books that I like are like, yeah, like I want to read that, and I like go to look it up because I don't buy books. I just rent them for free from the library because save money. And what else would I do? So yeah, I rent them from the library, and every time I go to look, it's like the books that I'm like, oh, I think I'd really want to read that right now. It's like, they're not available. Like, dang it. And I just do the Kindle version. I should probably do like physical books, but the Kindle version is just so much easier to do. All right, so here's the sidebar. Am I going to do... Yes, I will. So yes, I do the Kindle versions and then I do audiobooks, but I try to be a little choosy about my audiobooks. That is not the order we went in. Because of the fact that sometimes with audiobooks, I tend to listen to them. I used to listen to them when I was driving back and forth from San Diego all the time. But now I basically just listen to them like if I'm cleaning or cooking and I like remember to turn it on, and in addition, like Shane's not around, or I like put in my headphones or something. Like, it's not super duper often that I listen to my audiobooks. Like, I really have to be mindful of being like, oh, I should turn on my audiobook. So that's kind of how that goes. So I think that's another reason why I've been behind books, because I used to put on my audiobooks like way more often. But what I was saying, I was like, I totally went off on a tangent. What I was saying is that I'm choosy about my audiobooks because I'm usually doing it while I'm doing something else. Like Friday, I was like setting up my academic planner for like the next month, and I did debate on if I should film it or not, but I just needed some sticker therapy, and those videos end up being like, yes, I speed them up, but then I have to do a voiceover, and it just ends up being like a lot of time, and I just felt like I needed some sticker therapy. It's a functional planner, so it's better to have it done like earlier rather than late. And I also just like, it was nicer to just sit on the couch and do it versus like sit here and film it for like over an hour and then have to speed it up and do all the other things. So yes. Okay, what is the game plan for the boxes? I am thinking that we go, did we do, nope, so this is how it's today. I obviously still have like this weekend and a couple things on Thursday to fill out. That's how that's turning out. But yeah, I don't think I've done like a super structured. Okay, let's consider super structured. I think we have enough in here to do that. Yeah, that would be fun too. Okay, let's go from the bottom. Let's play with these while we're here. So yeah, do I want to go in color order? I don't think so. So yeah, I haven't been super good about my audiobooks. I think that's what I was saying. I don't know for sure, but we'll just go with. So audiobooks, though, I do tend to do while I'm doing something else, I think is what I was saying. So I don't always pay the most attention to it, because I'm also trying to do something else. So that's why I try to pick audiobooks that I'm like, if I happen to miss something, I'm not going to be heartbroken about it, or like I'm not going to be completely lost as the book continues to go on. So yeah, that's kind of how it's been for audiobooks. I'm listening to one right now that's, I think I mentioned to you guys last time, which is called The Messengers. I think that's hopefully almost done too. I should probably pop that on while I clean today. So that's the plan. I'm going to clean after filming this. Felt like filming took just a little bit more priority because it does take some time. I'm gonna flip you back over and do, this is really cute, by the way. I love that little header. I'm annoyed that there's only 3 workout stickers because I work out at least 4 times. I try to work out 4, oh, that's actually a good point. Okay, maybe 3 this time around won't be terrible. I'll go through, oh, there's only 4 TVs and 4 books. Well, I don't know which days I'm gonna do which. All right, I guess we'll just do the workouts for now. So I am planning to go on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, I work in a career and professional development office, so we have the career fair coming up. I'm not excited. I could care less if it's great or if it's terrible. It's just, work has been an adventure for sure. Okay, and then we want to do Saturday, sorry. And I think I'm just gonna do this for Saturday because I usually go to stretch class on Saturday. Yeah, work has been so weird being on the other side. I used to work in HR and then I made this career change, and it's so weird to be just a normal employee and not in HR. And I was thinking about this the other day. I've always, being in HR, you're technically supposed to be and maybe this is just my view, but I feel like when you're in HR, you're supposed to be the go-between for the employees and the employer, right? You're supposed to be that middle ground person to help figure things out and make things good and cohesive and keep the peace type thing. I feel like a lot of HR people these days, and maybe I have a wrong or different perception, but I feel like a lot of them tend to be more on the employer side than the employee side. And I feel like I tend to be more on the employee side than the employer side. That's just kind of what I feel like. Just because that was part of the reason why I got into HR, is to help employees. And I know that employers sometimes just not necessarily take advantage, but they do what's best for the business, and sometimes it's not always best for the employee. So I try to be mindful of those things. What do we have? I guess we'll just do TVs. I don't really know what I should do here. So that's kind of my viewpoint. And like I said, I've always been more on the employee side than the employer side. That's what I thought. So now that I'm having this experience, I'm actually really happy that I feel that way about I like that I had that viewpoint when I was in HR. I am actually trying to go back into HR. This experience as working in higher ed and in the career and professional development office is something that I needed to do, because I did not want to look back on life and say what if, but I also have having now done it and experienced it, because I needed to be able to see if this was something that I wanted to continue to do now, or if it was something that I didn't want to do at all, or if it was something that I like, something's gonna have to be switched. And I'm gonna make it this one. Yeah, if it was something that I just, this is gonna need a sticker lifter. So I've always wanted to, let me kind of like backtrack and give you guys a little bit more background. I've worked in HR since like basically my undergrad. That was something that I said I wanted to do. And then while I was finishing undergrad, I was like, I think I would really enjoy being a career advisor at like a college. But I had already started my HR career. I still liked it and wanted to continue to explore that. And so then last year, I was like, okay, I'm getting to a point in my HR career where I either need to start specializing, which is still something I would really love to do, but is turning out to be a little bit of a struggle, or like follow this dream of mine and see if this is something that I really want to do, because I keep thinking about it. And again, I don't want to look back on life and be like, what if? So let me just pull this out. Okay. Basically, I was just trying to make these all even. Which is why I kind of went through and did these last few, and you know, we'll just do it as we see fit. Because I did those, I now would like to use the glitter headers. Okay. And we have to decide I guess I'll start with blue. No, I'll start with yellow, red, orange, blue. Or I can just do the color that's not in here, but then that means it's there. So yes, we'll do what I said originally. So yeah, I didn't want to look back on life and basically say what if. So this is why I took this job and explored this opportunity. It was the time in my life where I didn't have anything that would be like holding me back, or this would be super detrimental if I like did it, because with a change in career also meant like I was probably gonna have like a change in pay. And so yes, this was a time in my life for me to kind of explore that and to do it and to make sure that this was something I really wanted to do. So I've done it, I've explored it. I think that the current management and leadership that I have had made this experience more than it should have been. But outside of that, I don't want to deal with the amount of politics and shenanigans that are in higher ed. I am used to dealing with the politics and things that are dealt with in business, and I prefer the communication style and just like approach to things in business versus what is being done here. Again, this is my personal opinion, and it could just be like this one experience that I've had, but I just feel like in higher ed, at least, maybe in education overall, things are just a little bit softer. And I'm Mexican and Italian, so I wouldn't exactly call myself soft. So yeah, I'm debating on if I should just put them down here if I want them more centered. Let's see, what have I keep going back because I like to switch things up. And so okay, those were at the top. I don't think I've done one like, okay, we're just gonna go down. What is it, 9? Okay. We have 2 of the scripts. I wonder if I should just go in order. I'll just grab randomly, I think is what we're gonna try and do. So yeah, things just seem to be a little bit softer, and with that approach, though it is a great approach, I just think sometimes you need to have a little bit more firmness to actually deal with and make certain decisions. And I think if you're soft all the time, because again, I worked in HR, so yes, you have to be like sympathetic and understanding and like all of those things, but like there's a time and a place for it, and I think it's just having that constant could be detrimental. Again, this could just be my own opinion and how I see things from my experience and my like knowledge and things. But yeah, I guess I'll just go with this one. Like, I have no idea. So I am missing the HR realm. I totally think this experience has helped me understand the employee experience a little bit more and the struggles that they have to deal with when they have poor management. Let me rephrase that. Poor and or lack of management and leadership. And yeah, it's just gives me a little bit more insight of what that life is like. So I think going back into HR and having had a little bit more of that light shed is going to be really kind of impactful in the way I like continue to approach HR issues and things. It also just kind of feeds into I've always thought that leadership and management, like they always need training, and it like doesn't always happen. At least in the organizations I've been in, it's like been like subpar or just not as around. I think I'm gonna put this one here. And then I'll put this up here. So I've always been like, they need more like they need more training, they need more experience, they need like help essentially. But it's just been like that's always been an area that I've been like interested in developing and expanding on and like helping in. So just adds to that of like, yes, that is an issue, that is a thing that needs more work. And yeah, it's just been a eye-opening experience. And yeah, I would also say like the job that I'm currently in just doesn't feel like, I don't feel like I would necessarily be super challenged. And I know some people are like, well, if it's an easy job, like, why don't you just want to like stay in it and like do it? Like, if it's easy, just like have an easy job. But I get bored. And even in jobs where I have been challenged, like, I get bored. Once I learn how to do my job, I tend to like do things that make me super efficient at it, and then I'm just kind of there. But there are usually things that come up that make it challenging or fun or like kind of add a twist to things. Currently, I'm gonna wait to do those, see if we have any extras. The position I'm in, like, they don't really let us be challenged, which is like another like thing for me. So yeah, we are exploring. I'm trying to get back into HR. And yeah, so if you know of any position in HR, feel free to let me know. I would love to look into it. I am considering remote opportunities and then opportunities in San Diego area. So like just like any of the greater San Diego area. So yeah, and then that would help me because I'm kind of waiting on some things to then make other life decisions. So yeah, that is happening. I don't know what else there is to tell you guys and to update you guys on. I guess I'll do this orange one here. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm just kind of laying stickers down and hoping for the best. I am trying to make it semi-structured so that it goes a little bit quicker. Yeah, we'll see. Like maybe we'll do these next. But I feel like we need to break up somehow. So we have 3 of those, and then we have 3 of these. Can't just have 7 of things. That would be too much of a struggle. Okay, I guess we could just use an extra from there. It'll just be like a weird thing. Okay, so let's do this, I guess. And then maybe we'll do like another round of glitter headers. Okay, we're gonna switch these 2 out. Let me use my sticker lifter. Yeah, so we are looking for HR opportunities. I am still interested in becoming a career advisor, but having like, I feel like it needs to be in a time in my life where I'm like retiring or I've already retired and I'm just kind of looking for something to keep me like occupied and like I'm just there to help the students. Okay, this is not working. I wanted to put that on the other side though. Okay, because I can't have these 2 together. Can't have that there. I don't want to put the blue there because I wanted to put the blue on the other side. So yes, we're gonna, oh, nope, I'm literally forced into using blue. Oh no, you know what I was gonna do there? Still gonna be blue. I wonder if I should switch these 2 then. Okay, we are figuring things out. But yes, it's a position that I am still interested in having, but I feel like I needs to be when I don't care, because that's the other, well, the other thing is like I feel like I like to have career growth and I like to be able to continue to like move up and like get paid more and like that as well. And I just feel like you kind of get limited because in order for me, from what I'm seeing, if I want to like move up and continue to like get like promoted and things, I would have to like move out of the career and professional development office, which is not something that I entirely like really want to do, because I would want to just be like in. So there's like limited like upward mobility essentially is what I'm trying to say, which I get. That's how that department works. So that's okay. That's just means that like I've tried it, I've done it, I know that it's still something I would like to do. I just need to do it when I'm old and I'm gray and I don't care about career growth. I don't necessarily care about pay because I'm just doing it just to be there for the students and to help them. So that's kind of my like thoughts and outtakes from having like done the things. Okay, so I guess I just have to do it this way now. And I think I have enough. We shall see. So yes, that's kind of an update in the job world and my life. Oh yes, yeah, we're missing. That's okay. Nobody will know, like when we look back on it years later, nobody's gonna pay that much attention to it. Okay, nope, we do not have enough to do that. Abort mission. We do not have enough to do this. I feel like someone's cooking or something. What time is it? Isn't it Sunday? It's almost 11. It smells like something from my past. Okay. I know I wanted to use these. This is done. And I guess we can consider what else we're gonna use, because that's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna put them on the bottom. And I guess I'll just start here. Oh, that was aggressive. I'm so sorry. Come on. Okay, let me get some scissors. That's a lot of orange, actually. So yes, I can also update you on my TV watching. I finished The Marvelous Miss Maisel. I was sad with the way that it ended, but it's also just because I know that it was ending. The last season was definitely interesting since it did like a bunch of these like flashbacks and things. So I thought that was curious. I don't know if I was the biggest fan of that like method, but so I watched The Marvelous Miss Maisel. The format that they like filmed it in of like the flashbacks and stuff was kind of interesting. Or like future and then going back to like where you actually were in the series type thing. But I get that they were like trying to wrap up the show and also like show you like what her life was looking like and what it would look like and what it would be type thing. Yeah, so Marvelous Miss Maisel, I haven't started a new show yet. I should. I saw that Sex Education is back on Netflix, but I have to watch that not on the TV because Netflix changed their whatever stuff, and they're like, you don't live, like, this isn't the address you have on file, and I'm like, ugh, you guys are annoying. So I have to do that in like a roundabout way. And then what else? I saw that the Gilded Age is coming back. I forgot what date it was, but I'm very excited. Shane and I will start watching that, I'm sure. And then I don't know what else. I think I need to do the latest season of Only Murders in the Building. I just have to watch it through like Shane's Xbox. And I don't want to like go through the hassle of like turning it on and using that controller, so I haven't done that, but I should probably do that. What was I watching on Paramount? I was watching something on Paramount that I finished as well. I don't remember what it was. So yeah. I like to watch like one show at a time type thing, maybe 2 shows, and just like binge through the season and or seasons, hence the Marvelous Miss Maisel. And come now. Okay, good. It was a little bit more space than I would like, but I think that's just gonna have to be life, unfortunately. And that's okay. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. If you have any show suggestions, or was it Prime? Oh, that was Marvelous Miss Maisel that I was watching on Prime. Hello, duh. So yes, I have Prime. I probably could get a roundabout way for Netflix because I definitely want to watch the new last season for some things. And then we have HBO Max, which I think is what Gilded Age is on. We have Hulu. I feel like I have like most of them in some way or fashion, which is mostly Shane's doing. So kudos to Shane for gathering those for us. And then, yeah, if you have any suggestions or even any book suggestions, I will take those as well. I feel like I'm starting to get back into my reading mode again, which is good. But yeah, all right, now we just have this sidebar to deal with. So let's see, I want to use the ones that I have on my hands because I don't want them on my hands anymore. Not my favorite, and I don't think this one is straight, or they're like shifted over weird, but that will do. This is what I have left over. I will date it off camera. Let's see what we have going on, and then we can see if we need to do anything else, because I know I have those leaves that I collected. This is what it looks like. I'm wondering if I should do the leaves on the top. Okay, I probably cut out me like potentially laying these down and cutting them because it was kind of a long-ish process, but I think we should be good. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna finish laying these down. Not entirely my favorite, but not also like not the worst thing in the world. Like I'm not terribly mad about that. And then let's see if we can just finish this up over here. Like I think it's not too bad. We're able to make these little things just go just a smidge farther, and we still have like what, 2 of these that like could have found a home. Okay, what are our thoughts on this? Like, it's okay and not bad. This is my spread for this upcoming week. Like I said, I will date it off camera. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I do post videos every Tuesday. Follow me on Instagram. I PR for Shop, so you'll find out all the goodies and all the things for them on there. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.